So you still don't have a New Year's resolution yet, huh? Well, that's not a problem at all. I'm here to help. I'll give you 3 of the best ideas to make your year both productive and meaningful. So stick around to see which one might work best for you. Maybe it's even all 3 of them. Welcome to Better Echoes, improving ourselves so we can uplift all. You are awesome. Let's dive in. So the first resolution idea that can help you win this year is work on your dream, passion project, goal, or higher purpose. You have a dream that you would love to accomplish. Maybe it's a great idea for a product or an incredible premise for a YouTube channel. Maybe it's a project car that's still sitting in the garage that needs some work, or an unfinished painting that could turn into your masterpiece. Or it's a beautiful song that you've been humming or singing for years that you've never done anything about. It could even be a job that you really want, or a business that you could start that would free you from your current job. Doesn't that sound nice? Or maybe it's a book that's in your head that's so good that the pages would burst into flames at how fast people were turning them. Whatever the dream is, all I know is that time spent bringing it to life is time well spent. The time spent creating is extremely meaningful and soul-fulfilling, and it's way better than wasting any time streaming 48 seasons of British Chef Yells at Mom and Pop Business. Why do that when you could spend your time creating and bringing your passion project to life? Because it's hilarious? Okay, sure, but is it more meaningful than making progress on your life's mission? Your dream lives in you and you alone. If you don't create it, it will never see the light of day. Real quick, take a moment to imagine yourself accomplishing that dream. Envision yourself winning an award for whatever it is. Really picture that success. A whole room or a banquet hall or a whole stadium full of people is applauding you as you take the stage. You're about to be recognized for the dream that's just a little seedling in your head right now. You can only get there if you actually work on that dream. I'm not saying it's definitely going to be fanfare and praise and recognition and magazine articles about you if you achieve that dream, but it could very well be if that's what you want. You don't even have to do it for the world, though. Just do it for you if that's all you ever needed to be. That's totally valid. If fanfare isn't your thing, then just imagine that cheering audience being made up of clones of you, or just different versions of you that flew in from different parallel universes for your award ceremony. An award? My whole point is this: accomplishing your dream is awesome, but you can only get there if you actually put the work in. Now, putting that work in can feel daunting sometimes, but it can also feel purposeful and meaningful and revitalizing and empowering. Give yourself a chance to feel that beautiful, life-giving energy that comes from making progress along the path to reaching your dreams. I'm challenging you to choose creating your passion project over 25 consecutive episodes of This House is Garbage, Let's Fix It. But I love that show. No, passion project. I hope you choose to invest in your higher purpose by going after your dream. Forward motion happens the moment that you get to work. It feels amazing, and you deserve that. So the second resolution idea that can help you win this year is being kind to people. I'm talking about all people in general, just as many people as you come across in your day. That's how many people I'm talking about. Your spouse, the quiet mailman, maybe your spouse is the quiet mailman, maybe it's your terrifying boss or that annoying coworker or the new employee, maybe it's that inexperienced cashier at Target or the grumpy cart retriever at Walmart or the overwhelmed host or the tired waitress or the impatient driver on the road. And especially, and probably most important of all, be kind to yourself. Now, don't forget to stand up for yourself if you're being treated poorly. Don't just smile through everything and bottle it all up and push it all down. I talk more about that in my kindness video, which is linked above me right now. Check that out to learn how to deal with people that are acting like jerks. But as often as you can be kind, just choose to be kind, especially if somebody seems like they really need it. And pro tip for you there: everyone always needs it. Everyone has struggles in this life, from millionaires to broke single moms. Treat everyone like you know that they have stuff going on. And remember the golden rule: treat them like you want to be treated. They're going through something right now just like you probably are too. And you both will benefit from you being kind, even if it seems like the only person who's benefiting from that is you. Even if you have no evidence whatsoever that your kindness did anything positive for them, I promise you, it did. I hope you choose to be kind, because the world super needs that. Imagine if you're kind to someone who really needs it, and then that gives them a little boost to get through their day. And then when they have the choice to make of whether or not to be kind to someone else, they'll remember that you were kind to them earlier. So they choose to be kind because you chose to be kind. And then just imagine the chain of kindness that goes on and on and on from there. That effect all started with you, and that is how you spread a better echo. So the third resolution idea that can help you win this year is the Nebulous Improvement Agreement. So what the hell is that? So it's not a space treaty. It's basically just a promise to yourself that you will try to improve slightly when you notice the chance to do so. Now, it doesn't have to be every time, but you should try to do this at least once a day. For example, next time you're in the pack of Oreos, eat one less than you normally do. Or just extend your dog walk by an extra 5 minutes today. Or maybe don't rapid fire the F word next time somebody cuts you off in traffic. Or just be a little bit more patient with your spouse next time you disagree on something. Or maybe go to bed after 7 episodes instead of the usual 8. Or how about this? Split the fries with your significant other rather than each getting your own. And so on and so forth. You get the point. Now, Google defines the word nebulous as unclear, vague, or ill-defined. And that's the whole idea here. You're not trying to get better at just one thing, but you're trying to get better in general. It allows for improvement in all the categories. You don't have to completely resolve just one thing in your life. Just make a few different things a little bit better each time you can. Some people think that if you stumble during a diet, then you fail altogether, and it's difficult or pointless to even try to get back on track.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Well, what if you're not trying to completely fix your diet? It's just something that you're simply improving. Now, the word improving is important here because it doesn't mean fix. It means gradually upgrade. Fixed means that it's 100% better, and that can feel like a lot of work that you might not have the energy or the mindset for right now. Improve, on the other hand, can mean even just 1% better. So I hope that helps make it easier and takes a little bit of the pressure off. Just get 1 or 10 or 50% or even a 0.5% better whenever you notice the chance to. The Nebulous Improvement Agreement is also great because it doesn't really require that you learn anything new. You already know how to improve. Let me prove it to you. So if you want to improve your health, what do? You just eat a little bit less garbage. I didn't need to tell you that. You already knew that. If you want to get a little more physically fit, what do? You go for more walks, or you go for longer walks, or you work out a little more. If you want to get smarter, you study more. If you want to make more money, start a side hustle or an online business. If you want to get a little bit more classy, let's say, maybe cut down on those thunderous beer burps and wear a button down instead of a hoodie. If you know that you waste a ton of time online, what would you do in that scenario? You already know what to do. I don't need to tell you. Simply repurpose the time that you're wasting online and put it towards your passion project. You can even just put the show on in the background while you create whatever you're creating. Do you see what I'm saying? You already have all that information. We often think that the things that we want require too much work or new information that we don't have yet. That's not true at all. You already know how to improve. I didn't need to tell you any of those things. You had it up here all along. You don't have to take major steps, just minor ones, and those minor steps can begin to compound over time, and you'll get better and better. Rather than making a giant change all at once, just take smaller steps incrementally, and that way it'll be way simpler for you. It's barely any pressure on you, just make slightly better decisions here and there, and watch how much your life improves. That is what the Nebulous Improvement Agreement is all about. I hope you choose to do this because it can make your life easier, and you can make a lot of progress without feeling like you have to do a lot of work to make that progress. That's what happens when good decisions compound. A year from now, you'll be in a much better place by just making tiny incremental upgrades to your life. All right, enough out of me. Now I want to hear from you. Comment down below if you have a great tip for a New Year's resolution. Share it with us and help enrich our lives. Maybe someone in the comments will get a great idea from you. To sum it all up, you can win this year by working on your dream, being kind, and by using the Nebulous Improvement Agreement. Any of these things will truly elevate your life and help you affect the world in better ways. That's the entire point of my YouTube channel, to affect the world better by improving ourselves. Try one or all of these things and you'll see what I mean. And just a reminder, you can make these changes at any time, not just January 1st. Try March 9th or May the 4th be with you, or August 28th or October 32nd or November 40 billionth. Doesn't matter, don't care. Any day of the year is great to start improving. Today, as a matter of fact, whatever today's date is the day that you start improving. Thanks so much for hanging out. Subscribe, like the video, and get a sticker at the link below. And remember, do something that makes the world a better place this week. People need you. Be loving, strong, creative, and free. Be wise, be thankful, and be at peace. Smile and breathe. And just be. See you next time. It allows for improvement in all improvement. An award?